Welcome. My name is Cindy Grace. You're at my first podcast, The Unlimited Realm of Grace Codes. I'm so excited to be here. Life is a fun adventure, and I have my dear colleague here, Shilpi. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, Cindy. The first one is also always special, isn't it? So,
Yes.
congratulations and thank you. It's an honor to be here with somebody who's walked this similar path many, many more years. And yes, I am an intuitive and a clairvoyant, and I help people understand their patterns, energy, and emotional blocks. And that's how I've taken the intuitive gift slightly further than just predictions. So, in
Yeah.
very brief, that's what I do.
Yeah. I love that because our intuition is a muscle. And as we strengthen it, my started with when I was at a yoga retreat and I was asking for things and I get this Akashic record reading and
Oh,
and I didn't know anything about it. Everyone was so excited. I learned that I had a gift, like people that were passed away spoke to me.
wow.
And and it's morphed into now I'm psychic. I get messages all the time. This past week, someone there was a door and they said someone is going to walk through that door that I need to meet. And it's like, so it gets stronger, deeper, the more you create with your mind and grow and step out of your comfort zone is when you really reach beliefs that you never dreamed of.
That is true. I agree.
Yeah. And everything in life is unfolding magically, and things are orchestrated from
Yeah.
those that you connect with. And when you connect with everyone that's with us,
Yeah.
it embodies you to feel expansive, bigger energy, more powerful growth.
Yeah, that is true. I think we're so used to controlling everything. Only if we could just allow life to flow and just unfold the way it is meant to. I always say, there's no mistake. We're exactly where we need to be, how we need to be. I mean, it's hard when you're going through challenges, but just just stay put.
Right. Because the Akashic records taught me so much. I learned that to be in the flow, in the elegance and grace, that's how that transformed with these grace codes that heal the whole lineage. And not only that, but you're placed with a code, a sacred code that reminds you how loved you are
How
and
special.
how how supported. So my favorite code is only love touches you.
Oh, this is beautiful. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Very, very touching.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm really glad that we connected, and
Yes, I'm so glad as well. It was just meant to be.
yeah, it feels very authentic and heartfelt. I can
Likewise, likewise.
I could feel your energy and your spirit, and I love that. Yesterday, I went to the farmers market and I bought some few things, and I mentioned to people, like, "Oh, you have nice energy. Oh, you're a gentle soul." I could tell. So I bought some gifts. I'm having a retreat in Mount Shasta, and one woman said, "Well, I gave an extra one for you. I think you need to have one for you." And I was like, "Oh my God!" Like the sweetest things. And by the way, the energy this week, I don't know if you feel into energy, but
Yeah,
it's
uh, people are longing to be open, to be seen, to just be there at their best. Again, right? Different corners of the world we are in, but I have been seeing this lately as well. Of course, I step out, it's hot. I'll ask a gardener or two, do you want water? But just that. smile to a random stranger to, oh, I love what you're wearing. And she goes like, I just needed to hear this. I've had such a bad day. I said, don't worry. The universe has got you. That's why I was sent. It's, yeah,
Yeah.
I think each one of us is so longing to be seen, just seen and acknowledged.
Yes.
The way you hold the space in the universe, each one of us has a space. Just to say, I see you
Yeah.
means so big. I was speaking to this lifeguard at the swimming pool. We go at night. And he's like, oh, Mrs. Joshi, I know you. I said, but I've seen you for the first time. He said, yeah, the guy before. He said, the tiniest lady has the biggest heart. And so I'm really tiny, right? I'm 140 centimeters, and this guy's like 6 feet 5. And so I said, oh, so then you know how your energy precedes you. And he's like, Mr. Joshi, you speak to us. We feel seen. No, people come, they swim, they go. We're just sitting watching them, making sure they don't drown. But nobody speaks to us. I went up to him. What's your name? I've never seen you before. How are you doing?
Yeah.
Kindness can be just, oh, so I exist. I mean something. And I think that's the inner longing as well, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah. And to touch someone's heart and soul, to say something nice, even at the store, because that's giving tides, when you tip someone, at church, whatever it is, when you do these little extra things, someone posts a beautiful post on Facebook, share love because when you give, it all comes back to you, just as we heal others, help each others, nurture someone to give your full, authentic self to create something better than you can imagine
Yeah, just
and
be.
share it. Yeah. And it's interesting you said you're 4 feet tall. Go guess how tall I am.
Oh,
6 feet. But I
oh my.
Yeah, yeah. So, I didn't like it when I was, in grade school
I
because I
would
was
love to meet
I
you.
was taller than everyone, but I've grown
Really?
into this, and it's funny. People comment, "Oh, the dress, is a little short." I'm like, "Well, the dresses, I have little shorties underneath." I said, I ballroom dance. I said, "All the dresses under, on me are shorter because I have long legs." And
Yeah.
I'm blessed with these legs, and I've grown into my legs, and I embody my true
So
self.
I grew up in India, and it's a very perception-based society. So like I was like, oh, you're so tiny. How come you're so tiny? I was like, that's how God made me. And to anger, to boundaries. There's no concept of boundaries in an Asian
Yes.
society. In India, definitely not. And then the other day, I was just telling somebody, I was like, uh, I'm tiny. So the person said, oh, yeah, 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 but you don't have to really, think bad about yourself. I was like, absolutely not. I love the fact that I'm tiny and the fact that people have to, you know, lower their heads when they speak to me, and I stand with my head high. Of course, it impacts my neck. Who
Yeah.
wants to talk about? But you just embrace being yourself.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
that's what all this work is all about. Just be yourself. Just be.
Hmm. I love that. What I'm getting is that your voice is an extension of your radiance and your energy. So as you speak,
Yeah.
your words are powerful. That
Oh, thank
it
you.
doesn't matter your height. It's
Yeah.
what what unfolds from the magic of your words.
Thank you, Cindy. Well, you walked the path longer. So I take it with all the gratitude
Yes.
and honor. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Yeah. Yeah. And we all have, that's what this podcast is about, speaking and sharing and encouraging and loving.
That's a great idea. I love it. I'm glad I'm here.
Yes. So how do you help your clients? Any like,
So, Cindy, for me, I mean, an intuitive and a clairvoyant, we would straight away say, oh, you're a psychic. Could you tell me more about myself or what's coming in my future? So, over years, I've been doing it for 25 years now. It was a gift I was born with. And I've realized that it's more about rather than looking out, it's going within, looking at your belief systems, self-limiting beliefs, blocks. So I have used my gifts more like a mirror where I help you reconnect with your truth and the version of the life that you really want to create rather
Mhm.
than just, coming to me and saying, oh, you know what? I always have a problem with my job. Now, can you look into, of course, these gifts are meant to bring comfort. Happy to look into when is it coming so that you can be not existing in fear. But my question is, if every time life is throwing you similar situations, what is it that you're avoiding to face? What are you fearful about? Right? So to be able to, again, like we spoke about, to be able, it's very easy to be so, grateful, happy, and kind when things are going great. It's only when situations get shaky, your safety net is removed. Who are you at that time? What do you Who do you turn to? What happens to your so called unshakable faith in the universe, in the source, whoever you believe in, if not any other source within you? So, what happens then is exactly who you are. So, to bring people back and connect them to their higher self, which is then, of course, an extension of the universe, the higher power, shine the light within. Of course, so you could say I use my intuitive gifts as a lamp to shine the darkest corners of your path. We are all travelers on this journey. And when somebody is struggling, you shine the light and hold their hand and kind of take them a little forward and
yes.
teach them certainty beyond logic. Like, I have faith, I have gratitude. It seems impossible, but then let me not look for what scares me. Let me look for those subtle signs where the universe is still pointing out that it has my back.
Yes. Yeah, I like to ask, because we are every day healing ourselves, manifesting what we speak, what we feel, what we say, what we do, what we learn. So if there's a roadblock, if there's a stumble, if there's something that's challenging you, it could be business related, relationships, health, because in the Akashic records, it's you heal everything and you do everything a different way, what you think, what you say, what you do, what you eat, who you associate with, the activities, etc. So when there is a bump in the road, I always ask, what do I need to learn from this? And why was this presented to me?
Absolutely. So I again take it as a mirror and I literally go and stand in front of the mirror. It's like, okay, I see you. Where are we now? What's bothering you? I'm scared. Where do you feel it? Okay, what is this about? Now, the mind loves chattering, right? A monkey mind. So, okay, okay. He did that. He did that. You know what? She did that. She's wrong. Okay, okay, okay. Go on, crying. After a while, if you look at the mirror, you keep looking at the mirror and you're crying, you will stop like that child who doesn't get attention anymore and just stops crying with tears and just looks around. It's not making a difference because there's nobody, just you. And then I say, all right, where is this coming from? And What is it? So, it's very easy to play the blame game and say, oh, she did that. She's like that. I get it. Everybody is the way they are meant to be. They're supposed to be and the way they are. That's the way it is meant to be. So, but why are you getting triggered? So, the roadblock is there to tell you that you don't go outside because you need to go within. So it's a beautiful purpose that the universe is serving you by giving you these blockages, these roadblocks. It's almost like you go out of your house and there's a roadblock. You come back inside. You try going out, there's a roadblock. Come back inside. Think about it. What would you do in a normal thing? You will figure out, all right, you know what? Chuck it, man. It's raining. There's a typhoon warning. Everything is blocked. Let me make myself a nice cup of coffee, play some good music, and enjoy the weather. And while you sit down and do that, you're like, oh my God, I haven't sat with myself. I love this corner of my house. Oh, I haven't read this book for so long. And something, all the pictures, all the memory, down the memory lane. That's exactly what the universe wants you to do when there are blockages. Go within.
Yeah, and forgiveness is key as well.
Oh, yeah. I mean, and then, of course, when you look within, it begins with forgiveness. I think if there was one thing which I wouldn't say one, because for me, my favorite words are forgiveness and gratitude, but they go hand in hand. But it's a long, I mean, we say forgiveness sounds like such an easy word. It's a journey of a lifetime.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's where the grace code comes in because you see, I see the whole lineage and you understand why, where they're at, and you just keep, letting it unfold layer after layer and healing more.
That sounds good. I would love to speak to you later once,
Yes. Okay.
some other time about it. It sounds really
Yes.
interesting.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, is there anything else you want to share before we wrap up?
No, this is enough. I mean, I'm
Okay.
answering whatever.
Yeah. It's been, and how can my guests find you?
Uh, I am on the Instagram with, again, Awakening with Shilpi, which is a double L.
Okay.
And also my website is www.awakeningwithshilpi.com. And yes, but then again, nothing is by chance. So if you're meant to find me, you shall find me and I shall be there. When you're ready, the teachers always, the teacher appears. For me also, every time we also learn. I always tell my clients that even I'm learning. It's a never ending journey. So
Mm.
you
I have,
managed to
yeah, I
exactly.
have to introduce my neighbor's dog. We are connected. She's a little
Oh,
labradoodle, and she hears me and she barks in the morning and gets all excited. It's so cute. So,
I'm sure there's a
um,
connection. The dog, I had dogs
yes,
out.
yes,
There's
she,
wonderful
boy, we
creatures.
are, yeah, and I feel that her soul is connected to the soul's dog that I had when I was a little girl. She came back to visit me because I set intentions in my home. I traveled around for 3 years in the RV, and then I built a home here in the villages of Florida. And I asked for really nice neighbors and a beautiful home and all that. So I was gifted a beautiful dog, and I have the freedom to travel, but I still have that beautiful little dog whenever, she calls me. So it's a beautiful message today. Thank you for being here. And she's just affirming all the love.
Yeah, so much selfless love, like just
Yeah.
selfless love
Yeah.
and yeah, compassion.
Thank you again. Have a beautiful day.
You as well, Cindy. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.